A really important part of this program is communicating your goals to others. Being assertive is really about expressing your true needs to others. So the Harrison definition is quite clear about that. So being assertive is actually quite a good thing. So provided you're responsive to the needs of others, putting your own needs forward can make your own relationships much better. So it's along the lines of, unless the other person really understands what your needs are, it can be very difficult for them, if not impossible, for them to respond in an appropriate way, and really difficult for you to both work out mutually beneficial situations, because particularly if they're clear on what their goals are and you're not clear on yours, or you haven't communicated them well. Often my experience is, if you're feeling that you aren't getting what you want, it's because you either haven't fully understood your needs or you hesitate to communicate them to others. So this module works on expressing your needs. Previous modules, we've talked about some tools for getting a goal. So we've talked about understanding your purpose. We've talked about your 20-year life plan, life balance, personal goals and KPIs, career goals, those sorts of things. We're now talking about how you actually communicate some of those things to others. So I want to step you through a series of exercises, and I guess what I want you to do is to press pause and make some notes at each point. Now, the first thing is, who are the most people you communicate with? So the step here is list 5 to 7 of the most important people you interact with at work. Right? You can also include a couple of people outside of work. Most communication issues actually happen with people at work. But if you've got some big personal communication issues, they might be 7 of the people you communicate with outside work. It doesn't really matter. All right, so press pause and list 7 people. Okay, welcome back. So what we've done there is list some people that are really important to us. The next step then is to say, okay, in what way have you withheld telling, person 1, person 2, what you really want or need? Okay, so I want you to reflect on each person and state what you feel you've withheld from that person on the list. And you don't have to worry about your reasoning here. Just wherever you think that you've withheld things from those people. Okay, so again, go back to that list that you did, the 7 people. For each of them, I want you to reflect on what you've withheld from each person on the list. Okay, press pause. When you've done that exercise, press play and we'll start again. Welcome back. So we've lapped out some people. We've worked out with what we've withheld. It's actually harder to say than you think, what we've withheld from them. Now I want you to think about, what would you say to person X in order to express your wants and needs? Okay, so what should you say to them so you get your goals and your needs across them clearly? We've worked out what you've withheld from them. Think about now what it is. So for each person on the list, I want you to write down exactly what you would say. Okay, so you might need a bit of space for that. You might even need a separate page for each person, but I'd really like you to write that down. Again, press pause. When you're ready to go again, just hit the play button. See you soon. Okay, welcome back. So we have got a list of people. We've worked out what we're withholding from them. Now we've worked out what we'd actually like to tell them. So what do we want to say to them in order to express our needs? The next step is just to make sure that we've got some clarity around that, because often our first draft is not the best draft. So how would you express that more clearly, specifically and diplomatically? Okay, so remember, good communication is about a couple of things. It's actually about clarity, it's about specificity, and it's about choosing the right words, which is diplomacy. Okay, so take a little bit of time to make sure that you've got a clear message to them. So reflect on the list, and for each person that you would like to make communications with, how can you make communications more specific, clear and diplomatic? Okay, so just make some notes on that. Here's the message you've already got from exercise 3. All right, but how can you make it better? Press pause, play when you're ready to go. Thanks. All right, welcome back. So got some clarity, got all focused, everything else. The next thing to do is to deliver. All right, so at your next opportunity, express those needs you've withheld to each of the people on your list. Importantly, as part of this process, write down your experiences and reflect and use them to improve your communications. Okay, so when you've had your talk to John and you've expressed your needs to him, then take note of the process, how it went, and how you could do things differently next time. All right, so use it as a learning experience. Okay, so quite a simple process there. It's just about understanding what messages you want to get across to individual people and making sure your message is clear. All right, so we'll leave it there. If you've got any questions, please call or email. Really happy to help you out. Hope you're having a great day. Talk to you again soon. Thanks.